It took 2 decades of my life for me to actually understand this. If you grew up in Nigeria, you would have heard something like, "Stop crying, you are a man. Handle your business." What are you man for? And so Nigerian men learns that feelings are burden. Asking for help is weakness. Suffering quietly is actually cause strength. And that silence is killing them slowly. Hi, I'm Hassanat, a registered nurse, public health professional. And today we are having the conversation that Nigerian culture has been avoiding for too long. Why don't Nigerian men talk about their feelings and their mental health? And why can't we actually do anything about it? Let's start with the facts because the numbers are serious. Globally, men die by suicide at 3 to 4 times the rate of women. And in Nigeria, WHO estimated the depression affects over 7 million people, and the majority go undiagnosed and untreated. Why? Because most of them are men who never sought for help. This is not a small problem. This is a public health crisis. It has a name. It's called masculine norms. Why exactly don't Nigerian men talk about it? I want to break it down into 4 key reasons. From childhood, Nigerian boys are conditioned to suppress their emotions. Crying is a shame now. And the face, "You're acting like a woman," is used as an insult, which is also an insult to women. Well, that is video for another day. This condition is not disappearing at 18. It's become the operating system a man runs on for the rest of his life. So, when he's anxious, depressed, overwhelmed, his default response is to shut it down and push through. Nigerians is deeply religious country. Faith is beautiful, but sometimes religion is used to bypass mental health care. Just pray about it now. It's a spiritual attack, jare. Have more faith. Don't kill yourself. It's a sin. Those responses, though it has well meaning, but it can make a man feel like seeking professional help is a sign of weak faith. And the result, he prays, he suffers, and he says nothing. In society, a man's worth is often tied to his productivity, his pockets, how well he can spend. Is the provider, the head, the strong one. So when you actually struggle mentally, the fear isn't just stigma. Although I'm not a man, but I understand perfectly. That pressure keeps so many men locked in silence, performing strengths they don't have, until their body or mind forces them to stop and cause permanent damage to their health, physical health, organs and everything. Stress is not only about mental, it affects the overall health completely. And finally, where will it even go? Mental health infrastructure in Nigeria is completely out of it because it's underfunded. As a woman, I need a therapist. I'm going through a lot, the stress of school and everything, but I couldn't even find one because there are fewer than 150 psychiatrists in a population of 250 million people. But beyond clinical gap, there is a social one. Men don't have space where vulnerability is safe. Friendship are often surface level. How far now? I dey. Oh yeah, now let's watch ball. Nobody asks anything. Nobody is expected to answer questions honestly. Even if you do, we dey care. So the pain sits there quietly and building. Now that we understand the why, let's talk about what we can actually do, because awareness without action is just noise. If you are a man watching this, first I want to say this: you made it to this video, so that matters. And here is what I want you to know. Asking for help is not weakness. It is the hardest kind of strength. Start small. You don't have to book a therapist tomorrow or a session with me today. Start by naming what you feel, even just to yourself. Talk to one person you trust, even if it's just a little. And know that your mental health is as real and important as your physical health. You are allowed not to be okay. If you love a man, listen. Stop rewarding silence. Don't say others have it worse, or just be strong, or he's keeping malice with me, that's his problem. No, ask better questions. Not just "how are you?" or "how are you there now?" No, ask "how are you really?" Then wait for the actual answer, because men don't need to be fixed, they need to be heard. And at a bigger level, we need more mental health investment in Nigeria, more therapists, more trained nurses in mental health, more public campaign that reach men where they are. We also need cultural changes. We need to stop raising boys to be emotionally illiterate. We need to make it normal. We need to make it normal in our home, in our churches, in our mosques, everywhere. For men to say "I'm not okay" without losing respect. Mental health is health. Every man deserves the chances to heal, not just survive. I've worked in a psychiatric hospital before, and I can count the number of men I've actually treated for depression. Most of them are from other conditions like drug addiction that actually generates from depression because they just want to heal on their own, and then they ended up with substance abuse. They need to heal. They need to heal in the right way, not just survive. This is my week 2 of men mental health awareness on this series, and if you haven't seen the other videos, you can check the link and subscribe so you don't miss the rest of the series. We still have a lot to cover. I'm Hassanat. See you in the next video.